What's up? What's up? We live? Oh man. Damn, cuzzo. Takes a little bit for it to catch up on my end, but I'm pretty sure it says we're live. So wow guys. Let me say what's up to the people in the chat real quick. Drew Cal, what up? What up, Drew Cal? Here we go. Benjamin Perez, what up? Congratulations, man. Many more blessings your way. Thank you. Brian Wilkinson, writing since day one. It's just the beginning, my man. VP760, congratulations, Hector. Thank you. Appreciate it. 1967 kid, been writing from the beginning. Oh, I'm doing double feedback right here. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Steve, congratulations, sir. Who would have ever thought? Not me, I'll tell you that much. But I agree with you. Poppy Pets Paris, congratulations, Zap Prison Guard Hector. Bravo. By 9 p.m. the lights will be on, but nobody home, and I'm not posting my address. That's right. No addresses. Yeah, man, we stay incognito up in this motherfucker. I'm happy for Hector. He's moving straight up, and we're moving together, guys. We're moving together for sure, dude. This isn't a one-man mission. This ain't a motherfucking kamikaze, right? This is a movement. This is a fucking movement. When have people like us ever have been given a voice, right? You know, on this level, starting from the bottom. 20K is a great start. Las Vegas Flights Live. If you guys haven't already checked out Las Vegas Flights Live, go check them out, man. They're doing good things over there. This guy used a genius thing. He signed up for the Patreon for me to shout out Las Vegas Flights Live every morning. Fucking brilliant. Carlios, you've been writing since day one. Thank you, my boy. I appreciate it. Honestly. Sassy, what up? Every morning you show up. Julian, Carlsbad in the house. Abuelita's Journey, you've been writing since day one. Colin. No name, all games. What up? Israel. Congrats, G from Greñas. That's what's up. I'm pretty sure Greñas wants to kick my ass. Shanice, what up? What up? What up? My eyes are going bad. I should probably get some glasses. Here we go. I sense minds. Washington State. Shout out to Washington. Mark Slackins. Yo, what up, Big Bravo? That's what's up. Louise been writing since day one. Louise has been an intricate part of this movement, channel, community, for sure. Is this where the party is for the man, the myth, the legend? Oh, Louise, I appreciate that, honestly. Michael, what's up, Big Hector? I have a question. If I've been busted as a juvenile, can I still work in corrections? Yeah, as long as you don't have a felony. Righteous Monkey doing good shit over there. Go over there and like this channel. He's been supportive. I'm supportive of his channel. Congrats, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Right here chilling with Greñas. That's what's up. Mick. Mark, what up? Bacala, what up? Rick Bravo, what's up, Tocayo? 20-year veteran at CTF and sick of all this BS. Yeah, it got bad. Julian Salazar. I wonder if it's the same Julian Salazar I know. What's up, my boy? Probably not, but still, it's kind of funny. Okay, so 44 people up in this motherfucker. Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing 20,000 subscribers and climbing in less than 10 months, no less. Oh, the motherfucker don't be making noise. I'm going to take this shit back. Right? It don't make noise, right? I got one for my Bloods and one for my Crips. Don't trip, right? You guys know I don't drink alcohol. Next month, or the month of October, God willing, I'll have 13 years of sobriety, consecutive days, consecutive years, one day at a time. So, what is this? Martinelli's sparkling cider. You know I like to be drinking LaCroix. I think that's how you pronounce it. First, before I move on, let me give a shout out to my sponsors. Because believe it or not, guys, in the last 10 months, I've acquired a few sponsors. Red, White, and Badass Brew Coffee. Go check them out. It's delicious. Based out of San Diego. Veteran. Huge on the mental health side of things. Excellent coffee. We got Byberry multi-tools in the house. This hasn't even came out yet. I am supposed to be doing a review on it. I'll do a review soon, right? Go check them out. Amazon. What else would we be having? Madon's Law Firm. PublicSafetyComp.com. You get injured on the job. Call 310-684-3817. Tell them Hector Bravo sent you. You guys can see I got a lot of fucking sponsors, man. The Veteran Company. Take care of yourself. I've known this guy for a long freaking time. Solid individual, right? I only move and rock with solid individuals, period. Go check out the Veteran Company. Where we at? Where we at, G? Pinta Vibes, right? No one walks alone. Go get your clothing over there. There's a housing unit and a sergeant standing right there. Reminds me of the good old days before they became the bad old days, right? So there's all the sponsors. I hope I didn't forget anybody. What a freaking journey, man. And I didn't do it alone. And I know there's only 54 people on here. They're dropping the ball. Lance, thank you, Lance. Thank you. Appreciate that. My big pencil. So I'm going to get a new prop, right? Now that I hit 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to get a new prop. The pencil's kind of old now. But nevertheless, Lance, don't trip. I got something in the works. And just know, whatever you guys bless me with, I put it right back into the channel. See these balloons right here? Oh, I gotta wet my whistle. Motherfucking balloons be expensive, man. It's just air. I don't get it. Don't trip. Go ahead and ask your questions. I'm gonna get to your questions. I just got to do the introduction and all my gratitudes and thank you. Thank each and every one of you guys who have watched the videos. Holy shit, the Jabs. He be calling me the people's LT. Thank you, the Jabs. Another person that's been rocking since day one. The Jabs. I want to thank all you guys, including the Jabs, 1960 Kevin Kidd, Rogue Vibes, I see you right there. Everybody, Seamus Donahue, I bet that multi-tool comes in handy when you need to break out of prison. Well, oof. I can't get sidetracked. So, what was I getting at? I got sidetracked. Son of a bitch. Here we go. I want to thank all you guys. And here's the reason, man. I took a risk. I took a fucking risk, right? You guys know I'm not a robot, a machine. Like, I'm a regular dude. I got a family. You know my daughter. You guys be seeing her. And a wife. I took a risk. But the reason I took that risk is because I was put in a position that I could no longer participate in. You guys know that, right? And when I jumped, you guys were there to catch me, meaning I had no idea what I was doing with this YouTube channel. You guys should watch some of my first lives, man. I'm pushing buttons and the fucking screen turns black. You hear me yelling. I didn't have all this cool shit behind me. Look at Mario. That's cool right there. Yeah, life is a risk, right? It's all about doing the right thing. Right. So because of you guys sharing this channel, liking, commenting, subscribing, and like listening to the message, hearing the message, right? Because there's a difference between listening and hearing. I want to just kind of open up more with you guys. All right. So what does it take to be a good person, a good man? Well, honesty, right? You have to be honest, and you have to be honest with yourself. Loyalty. Right? You cannot be disloyal to anyone. Integrity. Everybody knows that definition. Doing the right thing when nobody is looking. Honor. Standing up for something. Right? Courage. Courage means you're scared and you still saddle up on that fucking horse and you do it anyways. Selfless service. Meaning you're doing things for others without expecting anything in return. Right? How can I serve you? Well, Hector, you seem to have that shit on lock. You always been that way? No, man. No. And that's what I want to show you guys. You guys see this 20K. I see this 20K. I'm kind of blown away right now. It's kind of surreal because I'm looking at the reflection of the balloons. It says 20K, 20,000. I think at the 10,000, my nerves got uneasy, right? I got like excited, and definitely right now I'm excited, right? But I got to keep it cool, calm, and collective. I wasn't always like this, guys. You guys didn't see me, and I'm telling you right now, you guys didn't see me when I was on my knees at my parents' house crying and begging God, why can't I just die? Why can't I just die? I had already used up all my 9 lives. I know I turned it up pretty quick, huh? I had already used, and I had another yet near-death experience, and I didn't die, right? I had totaled my truck going 80 miles per hour, totaled that motherfucker. All the wheels flew off. All fucking 4 wheels fucking flew off, right? And I walked away without a scratch. And I was begging God, why can't I die? Why? And I told my sister, I don't remember this. I don't remember this part. But she told me, I knew things were bad when she said, that I said, it's like the devil has me here and he's laughing at me. That's how bad I was. That's a low fucking point in my life, right? That was 13 years ago, right? Thank you, Junior. I appreciate that, bro. Gracias. Speaking wisdom, my brother. So if that was 13 years ago and you were that bad, well, what was it like, Hector? Oh, it was fucking bad. I was self-medicating with alcohol and drugs. I'll tell you what, I saw somebody I totaled 3 cars without a scratch. How about my dad let me borrow his brand new Toyota Corolla because my truck was in the shop when the catalytic converter got stolen? And I crashed his fucking Toyota Corolla on the freeway. Drunk, no less. Like, that's the type of shit I was doing, right? The first time I'm sharing this. I wasn't honorable. Wait, Vladimir Taylor. Hail to the king. It was an absolute pleasure conversing with you earlier this week. Hell yeah. F your chest pains. There we go. There we go. And if I didn't already thank all my patrons, of course, man, you guys are the heartbeat to this movement. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. I'm telling you guys, all of this intricate part of this machine is working, right? This movement. To say there is no testimony without the test. Ooh, Louise, you be hitting the nail on the head. Mob Entertainment Group, what's up? I wasn't honest, right? I was very deceitful. I was very manipulative. What can you do for me was my thought process back then, right? I was an active alcoholic, suffering from alcoholism, suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, and all that kind of morphed me into somebody that I didn't want to be, that I wasn't, right? And it got so bad for so long that I hit my bottom. I hit my bottom, guys. And when my sobriety date comes up, I'll share more. Thank you, Julian. I see that. Write your name down with a big-ass pencil. See? Lance, the jabs. Ooh, my eyes are bad. Don't trip. I got you guys. And I had to beg for help, right? I had to beg for help. I went to the VA hospital in La Jolla, and I told them there's something wrong with me. Every time I drink, there's something wrong with me. I started the treatment for alcoholism and post-traumatic stress disorder. It was called SAMI, Substance Abuse and Mental Illness, right? Your boy has been hitting it nonstop since then, right? Since then. And guess what, guys? When I got sober, guess what happened? Good things in my life started to happen, man. I haven't been arrested since. You think that's a fucking coincidence? No. I got to promote to sergeant. I got to promote to lieutenant. I joined the crisis response team, became the commander, no less. Hostage negotiator. Now I just hit 20K. We just hit 20K. I'm telling you, man. Live right, do right. Right? If you can't help somebody, don't hurt them. These are all principles that I live by. And I do this one day at a time. Progress, not perfection. Do I get set back? Yes, of course. The life is life, man. There's assholes that drive every day on this fucking road. But I got to check myself. You know what I mean? I can't wild out. And I'm sharing this with you guys so you guys can know what it took to get here. No message without the mess. Ooh, you guys are hitting it on the head. Again, don't expect any sound. Some bullshit. Well, at least it retracted. But this just goes to show you, man, that anything is possible. You guys know I'm from Brawley, which is a small-ass town. I see all you guys right there in the comment. Somebody just asked, Kilos de Polvo just asked, does a government shutdown affect state COs? No, because government shutdowns affect federal COs. Anything federal, Border Patrol, INS, Customs, Homeland Security. Holy shit, Louise. Celebrate and see the Paw Patrol movie with the kiddo. Thank you. Oh, and I got to get back to you, Louise, but it's been so busy. Let me tell you guys about the month of September. Okay. Louise. I'm even going to put a little heart next to your name, Louise. September has been so busy. Your boy has not been able to rest. So busy. I probably did like 10 podcast interviews. I went to Tijuana yesterday. Oh, I hate going to Tijuana. Oh, no. Your boy has PTSD. I hate it. I don't like drug cartel men with guns. I don't like what they do and chop people's heads off when they don't appreciate it, right? Like, it's fucking foul. It's too foul for me. So, went over there, came right back. Hauled ass back, right? 20K, guys. 20K, right? And what am I doing? What am I doing exactly? Well, that podcast I did yesterday with Ed Calderon from Ed Manifestos, you're going to, when he airs it, you're going to hear it. He said, bro, it had to be you, Hector. It had to be you to watch your friend get killed in Iraq. It had to be you to promote to lieutenant at Donovan and watch the corruption. It had to be you to leave and talk about it, right? And I'm getting chills right now because I just told you when I started this live that at one point in my life, I was hopeless. Hopeless. I didn't know my purpose. I wasn't grateful that I had survived Iraq. I was fucking pissed that I had survived Iraq. And I was highly upset, survivor's guilt, that my friends had got killed over there. Right? So what is my purpose? I think I found it, guys. I think I fucking found my purpose. Is to spread the message of hope and positivity, right? Through my experiences, through our experiences, right? You guys know I'm unbiased. I don't really pick a biased side. You're either willing to work the program or you're not. You're either willing to better yourself as a person or you're not, right? You may be confused. You may be in the middle. It's fucking dark. I know how fucking dark it is. You know, September 10th when my friend got killed, when I retell that story and I get emotional, I realize what I'm doing. I'm crawling back into that hole. I am crawling back into the hole to help those individuals that are still struggling, right? Doesn't matter what walks of life you came from. Trauma is trauma, and I continue to praise this, right? Praise this. I continue to preach this. And I've learned a lot from you guys. Talking to formerly incarcerated individuals, hearing story after story about how they grew up, where they grew up, and the circumstances. It's like, well, fuck, no shit. You can see how the path is right there. You know, you see a lot of the government shit. And this isn't to get political. You see the government wanting to, what do they say? You know, basically you get politicians saying that they want to help the poor and help those communities. That's just hogwash. That's just talk, right? There's a way to do it, and I think we're doing it. And it's getting through to them through the people that have been through it with their own words and their own messages. That was pretty deep, right? And I'm proud. Like, this is fucking, How was the meeting with the governor of Florida? Yeah, been doing cool shit while I've been in this last 10 months. So this guy right here, Red, White, and Badass Brew, he has that podcast, Badass Conversations. I did an interview there. He's like, sent me a text or something. Hey, you want to go to meet, what's his name, DeSanti? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know who DeSanti is. Thank you, Drew Cal. Thank you, Juan. Hey, the mass law student. What up? What up? And I went over there. It was one of those rallies type of shit. It was in Coronado. A lot of white people. And no disrespect to the whites. I'm just a lot of rich white people. It's fucking Coronado. I didn't really get to talk to the dude, but he was there. So now that I've shared that, we could talk about anything you want to talk about. There's 20K. It's live. Every day I've come out and your boy has been throwing the 1-piece, 2-piece, 3-piece at CDCR. And it's kind of funny because like, ooh, they did pretty good at not acknowledging me. Like, motherfuckers, I know you see me, right? But it is what it is, man. It just goes to show you what the get down was, right? And do I feel content that I have allowed you to see with the reality of things? Yeah, man. I opened up your eyes to show you, look what's behind this curtain right here. It's an ugly thing. Gruesome Newsome, put your pants back on. That's a little boy, goddammit. Oh, shit. And, you know, hey, Lupe, what up, what up? Congrats on all your accomplishments. Like I was saying before, man, I couldn't have done it without all you guys, right? I got to give credit where credit is due. I even put out that video this morning, man. I'm telling you, credit where credit is due. I'm just one person. You guys are 20,000. Well, I don't think I can subscribe to my own shit. I don't remember if I was the first one to subscribe to my own shit. I don't even know if I could allow me to subscribe to my own channel, but anyways, you guys are 20,000. I'm just one person. Currently working in the county jail watching this. That's what's up, man. Put me on the loudspeaker. Boobin, Lieutenant, as I told you the other day, you don't walk alone. Your brothers walk on the right flank and us warriors walk on your left flank. Damn. God has taken point. Keep pushing forward. You know, I read comments like that. Exactly like that. And it puts gas in my fuel tank. I get tired, guys. I get fucking tired, man. Your boy was out cold last night and the doorbell rang at 10:30. The Amazon driver. Man, I thought the cartel were here to get me. Amazon should have a policy where they don't ring the doorbell after like 8 p.m., man. There's some old motherfuckers that want to get some rest. But, yeah, those comments, all of your guys' comments, your input is what keeps me going, right? This is not an easy task, man. It's challenging. It's difficult. It's exhausting. I got a family to run. When my dog died, you guys saw when my dog Munchkin died. Poor bastard. What up, Mochetta? Harbor Aria said, let's throw a party at the beach. I was thinking downtown Gaslamp. That's another thing. Downtown Gaslamp, but I'm down at the beach. Let me know what you guys think. Abuelita's Journey, what up? Thank you. Let me know. Since you guys are still on here and you guys are blessing me, I gotta reminisce down memory lane. Abuelita's Journey. It's funny because like I took financially, I took a big, huge, giant hit leaving that department, man. So I kind of had to strategically get rid of debt as much as possible, right? Like, be smart about my money. But, oh, fuck. The first 6 months, let me tell you, it was hard. Oh, what up, Drew Cal? Thank you. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. Drew Cal. I like that handle, too. It has a good ring to it. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. Drew Cal. I like that handle, too. It has a good ring to it. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. Drew Cal. I like that handle, too. It has a good ring to it. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. Drew Cal. I like that handle, too. It has a good ring to it. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. Drew Cal. I like that handle, too. It has a good ring to it. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. Drew Cal. I like that handle, too. It has a good ring to it. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. Drew Cal. I like that handle, too. It has a good ring to it. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. Drew Cal. I like that handle, too. It has a good ring to it. 20 for 20. Ooh, I like that. Appreciate that. So I took a big ass hit financially, man. I'm going to tell you. Oh, I'm laughing because Louise, one time I was on the road for the book signing and she felt bad because I was eating canned chicken. What was I eating? Canned chicken and like chips or some shit. And she's like, hey, here's $20. Go get yourself some Starbucks, kid. But that's how this shit works. Like, you guys help me get through the hard times that I'm fucking experiencing on this end, right? I don't like that Martinelli. It's kind of too sweet for me. So I'm going to pop open this LaCroix. Not sponsored yet. Did I think I was going to fail? Did I think I was going to fail when I left the department? This is the best analogy that I could give you guys. If they said, Hector, we're going to drop you off on a deserted island, okay? I know in my head I'm going to get dropped off on a deserted island, okay? I know I'm not going to allow myself to starve to death or die of dehydration. So when I get there, I'm going to have to start figuring shit out, right? Your boy's going to be there barefooted, climbing fucking coconut trees, bashing that shit on my head on a rock, looking like that movie. What was that movie called? Wilson? So that's how I could relate leaving the department. I didn't know what the fuck how I was going to survive, but I knew I was going to survive, right? And the fucked up thing was when, yeah, that's a true story, Abuelita's journey. She saw me eating canned chicken. Somebody had wrote too, was like, damn, look, that motherfucker just went to canteen. I took canned chicken on my road trip up north. It's the truth. Forgot where I was going with that because it threw me off. But the hard part was when I had to cancel my daughter's gymnastics. Oh no, yoga. I had her sign up. Her dad was a lieutenant for the California Department of Corrections, man. I was making a lot of money, but I was miserable as hell. And I had to cancel her damn yoga. Then like 6 months later, things got better, and then I could resume it, right? Castaway. Yeah, Castaway. Almost 2 years with CDCR. That's going to be a long fucking career, man. Did the mastermind help you? It did, man, because you have to understand that it gave me a new perspective on opportunities and, you know, how to survive out here. What's up, Los Angeles area? What up, Cisco? Hey, Trevor, right there. If you're not already signed up for the Patreon, that's what's up. I'm going to continue to post those videos that you ain't supposed to be watching coming from within the prison system. Love from Florida. What up, Custom K9? Now I'm just going over the comments here. Keep shooting them. Ask your fucking questions, man. This is our channel, right? This is our channel. You guys ride with us. Saw your clip on Urban Valor. Urban Valor was a big podcast for me because it's a huge channel. It's a great message, and it's right up my alley with those military veterans. That's from Baby Crip. Holy shit, what up, Baby Crip? See how I used the blue one? I wasn't about to disrespect you. Don't even think I was gonna disrespect you, man. DCT 915 SLT 20K is nothing. Just wait, you're gonna break the CDCR. Where we at? What's up, Guillermo? I see you. What was your position on the CERT team? Oh, well, I was a tactical operator. And from tactical operator, I went to hostage negotiator. And then from there, I went straight to commander. I was not a squad leader. I was not the tactical leader. And I got chosen by the powers above to become the commander. And they asked me 3 times. The first 2 times I said no. And the third time, I kind of got forced to say yes. What up, Brenda? What up, Brenda? Good to see you. You've been riding since day 1, too. Imperial Valley in the house. Mr. Strange, good question. Have I ever been gassed? No. I never got gassed. Oh, man. I kind of want to do a whole, damn, you guys are asking some. Did you get gassed with shit? No? Didn't get gassed with anything. What up, Big Chivo? Saludos. Only good thing about CDCR are those swaps. Swaps are pretty good, man. You need them soups and honey buns, LT. What up, bro? What up, Ricky? Don't trip. I'm not purposely missing you guys in the comments. Mochetta, I seen you right there. Border Patrol hiring, 25K, sign on bonus. Your boy's tired, man. And then today's episode was, did I respect my enemies, right? Were the inmates my enemies? And I dove into that, and it was long overdue. And I talked about getting into skirmishes, right? Getting into fights with blue and green fighting each other. But what about not the active skirmishes, right? What about just the tension in the air, being hyper vigilant? All that took a toll. I did 20 years of that. Holy shit, is that the retired CO who's always come through? I'm telling you, I'm going to write you a check, retired CO. I'm almost there. I'm going to give it all right back to retired CO. You've helped me out in the most dire time of need, man. Anything you ever need, just let me know. What's up, LT? Congrats on the 20K. You only grow when the Warriors knows you are speaking the truth. Estás cortado, G. Going to be in Old Town October 27 and 28. I'll call you. No stopping now. That's what's up, G. Let's do it, man. I met up with a retired CEO a few times. That shit's cool as fuck. We chop it up. Good conversation. And I like how you said you were speaking the truth, right? Because I'm not trying to make myself look better. I'll show you guys my flaws and my faults, man. I think that's the only way to get the message across. Heat is my favorite movie, too. So, yeah, man. Those that have been through it are just so damn tired, man. What up, G? I see you right there. What are your thoughts of the zero bail policy in LA County starting on Saturday? I don't dive into politics, but as you know, excuse me, whatever is going to happen, they're always going to have to, like, go back and fix it. I don't understand. Well, I do understand it's politics, but, like, again, I don't get into politics. Congrats from Big Barrio Lincoln Heights. Holy shit, Lincoln Heights. I thought it said Logan Heights at first, but it definitely says Lincoln Heights. Hey, LT, got any good green-on-green fights in the parking lot after work? Yeah, man, I'll tell you guys one. I told you I turned down the commander for cert position 3 times. Well, there was this dude, man. The motherfucker had like 20 years on the cert team. Big Joe 67. What up, man? Hey, thank you guys, man. Everybody who's blessed me, everybody who's commented, like. Oh, don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you. Big Joe, I appreciate it. I'm telling you, that's how we're growing. Look at this cool shit. We got the balloons. We got the Mario. I don't know if you guys been noticing. I've been putting little things back there. Pay attention to my videos. I'm going to hide little things back there from here on out. It's going to be funny. Oh, man. Let me tell you guys something right now. Because I saw it right there. My son is on the EOP yard at Salinas Valley State Prison. They refuse to give him his proper medication of hot meds. What can I do to help him? So you got to file, write a letter to the warden, right? It's going to be called a warden's correspondence. That has to get answered. And for some reason, the fucking lieutenant answers that shit. That seem fair to you guys? You guys write a letter to the warden, a warden, and the warden just tasks it out to some lieutenant, which is like me. I'm like, the fuck? Motherfucker, you answer your own goddamn questions, right? Speaking about the warden. So, and then have your son 602 it and make copies. That way, I always say it like this. You can trap them on both ends. But you got to remember, you got to go after administration. It's not the fucking cops, man. The cops are just like me, sucking at the bottom. It sucks. I'm going to read you guys something. There was a murder at North Kern State Prison on September 28th, fucking yesterday. Did you guys see that in the news? No, they don't be fucking transparent. What I did see was like Norway Project, hit the horn. I got you, Gilly. For shizzle my nizzle. Can I say nizzle? I think I hit the horn. I couldn't hear it. I don't got my headphones on. Let me tell you about this murder. You ready? Oh, my fucking eyes are so fucked. This is the description of the murder that they didn't fucking tell us about. Apparently, they put a sex offender on a general population yard as part of the non-designated mixing. Does this sound good to you? Well, yes, that does sound good to you, right? But either way, right? I'm telling you, they're just mixing people. So here we go. On Thursday, September 28th, 2023, at approximately 12:36 hours, an act of murder occurred on Facility A recreation yard near the West Side basketball court area. Specifically, Facility A staff observed suspect number 1 and suspect number 2 approach the victim and begin striking him in the face and head and upper torso. Staff gave loud verbal orders to get down and announced the code 1 on A yard over the institutional radio. All non-involved inmates complied and assumed a seated or prone position on the rec yard, with the exception of suspect 1, suspect 2, who continued to strike the victim. It should be noted, suspect 1 was striking the victim in a stabbing-like motion to his upper torso area, right here, blasting him. Staff utilized chemical agents, OC grenades, which is a pepper spray grenade that goes to powder. It goes poof, gets you like a donut. The victim was discovered with multiple stab wounds and was transferred via emergency response vehicle, the ERV, to the triage treatment area, TTA, for further medical treatment. The Investigative Services Unit, ISU, the Goon Squad, was notified via institutional radio to respond to Facility A for crime scene preservation. Upon the victim arriving to the TTA, ambulance paramedics determined the inmate victim needed to be airlifted, medevaced, to Kern Medical Center for further treatment. At approximately 13:26 hours, that's 1:36 p.m. for you guys, medevac landed on the outside perimeter of the prison. At approximately 13:37, that's 1:37 p.m., the medevac flight's paramedics pronounced the victim deceased. And they deemed it an isolated incident. Wow, they deemed it an isolated incident. So, as you guys know, I redacted the names of the individuals. Why wouldn't CDCR put that out? Come on, CDCR. I thought you were fucking transparent. But you ain't transparent. But wait, guys, there's more. Again, only speaking the truth. Oh, don't be looking at my screen, guys. You're going to give my source away. Where we at? Fucking eyes are so bad. Then the day before, there was a fucking 3-on-1 on the same damn yard. 3-on-1 with weapons. And why wouldn't the department tell you guys that, right? I don't want to read you guys a 3-on-1 unless you guys want me to read you guys a 3-on-1. But basically what that looks like is 3 guys stabbing the shit out of one guy. Same prison, same yard. And let's go to cdcrwebsite.com. Just so you guys can put the pieces together, the puzzles. You guys, look what they're doing. They're putting the fluff on the front. And I told you guys that from the start. It's like, hey, don't fire officers for saying that they're not transparent when you're not transparent. You be transparent. But anyways, man, I don't know what to tell you. Anyhow, you guys saw that right there, man. They killed a motherfucker, North Kern State Prison yesterday. And hey, Esquiel, $20 to make you holla. 20K greetings, warriors. That's what's up. Also riding since day one. Esquiel, gracias. Esquiel, eso. Yes, that does sound good. What do you think about talking on doing reactions and giving your insight on what could or could not have been done on videos of prison footage from the inside? I like that, man. I'm going to do that. I'm going to mix it up for you guys. Hey, what up, MP? MP in the house. Hey, bro, I hit 20K. Look at this. You know, the only thing let me ask you this, or let me say this. Hector, were you scared? Weren't you scared? They say it took a lot of nuts to do what you did. Walk away. Go against the government. Yeah. Yeah, I was fucking scared. You know what I was scared of? Believe it or not? Of CDCR doing something dirty. Coming after me dirty, right? I haven't put it past him. It's not over yet. But like making something up or planting something on me. I'm telling you, man, like I don't put shit past them. I'm telling you, I don't put shit past them. How fucked up is that? So that was like, fuck, man. But I wasn't really scared. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because this is what I had told myself. I said, okay, I walked away from the department. I sacrificed that. I walked away. That was my money, right? But if they want to come after me now, then they're not going to like that, right? Because now you're coming after me and my family. I walked away from the prison. That was my thought process, right? If I'm going to go hard in the paint. You ain't going to come after me. You kidding me? For telling the truth? Fuck you. Referred to DA. No phone calls for 30 days. Oh, man. I almost proned out when you yelled, get down. Get down! I can't even do it anymore. I stopped yelling, get down. I didn't even care. Hey, go break them up over there, man. Go break them up. I don't want to see what's happening over there. What up, Hess? I'm looking forward to get another zero to that 20K. That'd be 200, man. Oh, we got 95 people on here. Smash the like button. You ever really, truly wanted to know anything about prison, the California Department of Corrections, anything about staff, green, blue, inmates, rehabilitation, violence, corruption, gangs, drugs. I don't really be talking about those organizations too much, man. I don't, we say get up now. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, LA Dodgers Blue. 20K LT Bravo. Congrats. You're an awesome channel. Let's keep it growing. That's what's up, man. Let's keep doing it. I'm trying to like look at the camera, look at the comments, and then look at my sounds over here. So I'm not looking at the camera, the stencil. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. There's a lot going on right now, G. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this comment box over here. Now I'm looking straight at the comment box. And if I want to see you guys, I could just look up G's and G-Dets, the Norway Project. So on my Patreon, I posted the whole truth about the Norway Project, right? Somebody who I used to work with sent me, the motherfucker's good at what he does, sent the links. You guys have to understand where the Norway Project, This goes bigger than California, guys. This goes bigger than California. I'm gonna let you guys in on this. The White House. The White House, the fucking White House put out an executive order. Right? It's all on the Patreon. I didn't want to post it on here because I ain't trying to get killed by the government. But put out an executive order that they want the prison system to be revamped or whatever. Which makes total sense. Why would Gruesome Newsom be so strung up on trying to do this? Because if the White House's daddy's up there, it's all politics. But you guys are gonna see what is gonna happen, man. They are gonna turn every prison system upside down, man. Which is unsafe for inmates and for staff because they're doing it the wrong way. They're forcing it down everybody's throat. They're not utilizing common sense, better judgment, ethics. It's all whack, man. It's fucking crazy. What up, Sean? Shout out to Sean. Sean's known me for a minute. If you're not on that Patreon, you are definitely missing out. I like that. Let me pin that message right there. Let me put this here. And you're right. But that's, if you want to go see the truth about what the hell, holy shit, Linda. Linda has a good heart too. Linda has been writing since day one. Boom. Thank you. 102 people on here, man. You better ask me some good questions like, hey, LT, what's the craziest shit you seen in prison? What's the gnarliest thing? I'll tell you what. There was an inmate in ADSEG at Donovan. He stuck a pencil in his eyeball. He stabbed himself in his eyeball. Boom! And I heard it on the radio. And I go over there to the TTA, the clinic, and I have my cell phone. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to find that picture. The door's open in the back, and there's homeboy sticking out a pencil out of his eye. Man, I don't like to see that kind of shit. Then, these guys used to do some weird stuff, man. Very weird stuff. I ran into a CO from Donovan who quit and is working at Home Depot. Hopefully it's better off for him, man. Like, Donovan is on a whole nother fucking level. Donovan is on another level. Oh, yeah, I think that dude was EOP. Well, clearly EOP. Truck Norris. I like that pizza right there, and I like that handle. What up, Marius? The homie Marius, what up? Marius been riding since day one. I'm so proud of you, Hector. You are doing the darn thing. Yeah, man. Thank you. It's just, let me tell you guys. Okay, so I told you guys a lot already, how it used to be. You never thought about being a transport officer that travels across the country to get parolees. They got me a few times. They got it made. No, because I'm older now. I'm older. Like, if I was a young 20-year-old and I had nothing, then yeah, I could travel. But, like, I got a pad. I got a wife. I got a daughter. I like one dog now. I'm down to one. She be getting a nasty-ass attitude. I got a female dog. I got a wife, a daughter, and a female dog. Ooh, they all be turning against me. Oh, they all look at me with despise. But, Hector, was everybody on board? Was everybody on board at the prison, your partners? What do they think about you? No, not everybody's on board, man. Not that I care, but a lot of people get back to me and tell me, like, oh, this person says they don't like watching your channel. This person says you shouldn't be doing that. This person says, and then they tell me who said it. And I'm like, that person's a fucking lame. Person's on workman's comp. Like, it's the truth. The people that tell me they don't like my fucking channel, I look at them like, the fuck? You're a fucking lame. You've been a lame. You were always a lame. Like, so it's not, there's no love lost there. It's just like, then I think who wouldn't want to hear the truth? The people that are probably getting exposed. Oh man, if a staff member loses a phone in the prison, what is the protocol? Oh, I was so scared of ever losing like my phone. I couldn't imagine. A chick lost her watch one time, and I don't know if the inmate gave it back. I don't know if she found it, but it was like fuck. I think she lost her watch. The watch had all kinds of contacts. That was not a good scenario. People had to change their numbers. It was just all bad. The protocol is you're probably going to get in trouble. The protocol, you better tell on yourself. You know him. He told me that a lot of cops are getting high, and that is why he left, so he can get cleared up. What do you mean high? A lot of cops are getting high, like smoking weed? The fuck? Elaborate on that, Sean. You don't have to give up information. Just say, like, what do you mean getting high? Like the COs are smoking weed? I partied with some COs from Pelican Bay once in Crescent City. It was wild. There was fights. A dick got pulled out, and the real cops came by the end. Yeah, COs are a rowdy bunch, man. Like, especially the young. It's hopefully you get it out of your system as you progress, but like, they're making money. They got a badge. They're making money. They got a badge, right? They fucking just go nuts with it. R.I.P. to your partner in crime, Munchkin. Thank you, thank you. LT is so telling the truth. Thank you, LT. Appreciate what you do on here for sure. Hey, Victor, what up? Homie, you're about... Hold on, don't trip. You're about a few minutes late, man. It's a 13-second calentada right there. The most weird thing I ever saw inside the concrete jungle, an EOP was afraid of becoming a PRIA victim. He stuck half of an 805 area code phone book up the wazoo, surgically removed. Ooh. What up, Adami? Adame? Here's a good question. Do COs act like inmates on the outs? Joseph, I got you, G. All right. I need you guys to understand something here. I need you guys to understand something right now, right here. I'm only going to say it once. Oh, meth and coke. When you said hi, I was thinking weed. Meth and coke. The COs. Oh, my God, man. If you're a CO doing meth and coke, knock that shit off. Quit. Lock yourself in a cell and don't come out, right? But that's right, Victor. I need you guys to understand something. And this is the first damn time you're going to hear it from somebody who was former law enforcement green. Look, man. And a lot of people can't wrap their little tiny minds over this, right? Hector, why do you talk to formerly incarcerated inmates, right? Some people think that, some people tell me that, or whatever the fuck. If I break it down to you, to pure values and being a man, let's break something down. Values and being a man. We're not looking at titles. We're not looking at positions. We're not looking at an external thing, right? Let me tell you guys something right now. I worked with fucking people, to include the fucking acting captain that I let borrow my goddamn captain bars. I will never talk to that dude again, right? I will never talk to that motherfucker again. And I see him at the gym from time to time. I don't say hi. So imagine that. Because you don't know how to carry yourself like a fucking man. now you got nothing coming, right? And on the flip side to that, I've known formerly incarcerated individuals that kept their fucking word, never did me dirty, never stabbed me in the back, never stabbed me in the fucking front, and realized they made a mistake, changed their fucking life around, and are fucking thriving now. Of course I'm going to talk to those fucking dudes, right? I'm going to break it down to, I remember that, Captain. Yeah, telling you, Sean. I view people for who they are, or what they are, or what they represent, or how they carry themselves. Period. Lieutenant, I was at RJD from 2012. We'd go on lockdown because staff supposedly found a bullet somewhere. Do you think that was BS? A way to keep us on lockdown? I'm glad you bring that up, Born Twice, because I told you Donovan was off the hook. I should probably do a whole episode on the, I should probably do a whole episode. And Sean is one of those dudes that fucking carried himself like a man inside a prison and outside and thriving, carrying himself. Period. I don't give a fuck, man. And like I said, who am I to judge? Tupac said it best. Only God can judge. And they arrested Tupac's killer. They arrested Tupac's killer. The fuck? Oh, hell no. But, Born Twice. So, I told you Donovan was crazy. I came from Centinela State Prison, which was a normal prison. Normal people. Hey, Marius, Lieutenant's Patreon is solid gold. I appreciate that, man. And more to come. More to come. Donovan was out of control. One day they say they found a bullet on the yard. I'm like, what do you mean they found a bullet on the yard? What else can happen at this fucking prison? How does a bullet get on the yard? Right, I asked, was it a 223 round? Was it a, man, Hector, bro, I've been out 18 months doing great. Got my Class A license. I'm working, no violations, but my city police grew up with keep coming and ransacking my home. I need to move. Just move, bro. You're going to feel something internally. When you feel it, make that move, right? Hey, Lieutenant, some of your best content has been reaching out and getting conversations from those on the other side of the line. Do a series about J-Cats and the shenanigans. I will. And that's another thing, man. I'm doing them a service. There was a zip gun, Chris. There was a zip gun on Charlie Yard. And when I sent the visitors home, the warden yelled at me and said, why did I do that for? The warden wanted to run regular program when they found a fucking zip gun on the yard, bro. That's how wild it was at Donovan. But, yeah, man. What up, Papa G07? So, like, I have no problem speaking up on behalf of those dudes that were formerly incarcerated, did their time, and got out and are thriving. I have no problem. It's the truth. What I'm saying is the truth, right? And coming from somebody like me, I mean, I'm a nobody. But, hey, I'm telling you, like, hey, I was in there. This is what I saw, period. That's what I saw. Now, with every inmate a law-abiding citizen, oh, you got some motherfucker. You got a motherfucker name, but what's his name? Damn it, I keep forgetting his name, and I think I forget it on purpose. This dude's a fucking piece of work at Donovan. It's not Alexander. Alexander was another one. This one guy is out of fucking control, man. When I mean out of control, I mean out of control. So they found the damn bullets on the yard, right? I said, what was it, a 223 round? They're like, no, it was 25 caliber. I'm like, 25 caliber? What the hell is that? So I Googled 25 caliber. It's a little tiny bullet, and they found it in the medical box. The only thing we can think of was that the culinary cop was dirty. He was bringing in cell phones and dope. The only thing we can think of, and that was on A-Yard, was that he was bringing in cell phone and dope to the inmates, or cell phones, and dope. He would plant a bullet on the yard so they can lock down the yard, search it, take everybody's phone, and then he can just resume business. That's what they were thinking. It was weird. The found bullet reason happened 3 or 4 times when I was there. Yeah, it happened like once, twice, or 3 times when I was there too. I don't understand it. CDCR and Federal Bureau of Prisons made me seriously evaluate my life choices. No, I hear you. I hear a lot of that too. Like I hear a lot of people say, and you know, shout out to all the channels on YouTube from all the formerly incarcerated individuals because they showed me love when I came out, man. So shout out to all of them. And I do mean all of them, right? Because they took a chance on me. They're like, who the fuck is this fucking pig, right? I don't appreciate that. I just don't appreciate it. I don't like to be called a pig. I think it's a horrible slang word. 25 cal. Sounds like someone was 2.5 BS. Yeah, it was a 25 cal. SLT, I wanted to send you something by mail. How do I go about it? You can shoot me tournamenttactical@gmail.com. Shoot me an email right there, tournamenttactical@gmail.com. Did you know Marsh at Donovan? Marsh is not ringing a bell. Yeah, there was a lot of fights between Green. Somebody had asked me that question earlier. Yeah, there's fucking fights in the parking lot. Ooh, what's the worst investment you made while working with CDCR? Car, motorcycle, or what? Well, those are not investments, right? Those are liabilities. Your boy was buying a fucking new car every year practically. Every 2-3 years I was buying a new car. Just because, like, just impulsive. Any of the higher-ups turning on Gruesome Newsom or the Cali Commissions of Prisons, your message is huge, but society needs to be woken up. Well, I'm trying to get on like Joe Rogan and fucking, that'd be cool, man. But everything's a process. Look, I'm just climbing up the ladder. I can't believe, Sean, those guys are all getting all fucking coked out in the prison system. They have officers from Washington State, officers going to Norway for training. I told you, Camille the Taco Turd. You guys need to go check out my Patreon. I'm telling you, I put the whole fucking blueprint there. You're going to see, you're going to trip out. It's scary. When I first saw that shit, I got scared like, holy shit, what did I unravel here? It's bigger than what you think it is. Florida suffering. I'm telling you, everything's there. You know, and then I think about to myself, give us a story on the worst CO tattoo story ever. What do you mean by that? The worst tattoo story. Yeah, Sean, shoot it. Oh, Sean, I got a new number, so I'm gonna have to hit you up for my new phone. But for sure, I got you. G. Ruben, what up? And that goes for anybody who has my old number. I did get a new fucking phone, man. The other one, fuck me. Shit didn't even work half the goddamn time. J.I., what up? Thank you. Here's another good question. Oh, Louise, I see your question right there, but let me answer this one first. How do CDCR officers view county COs? I felt bad for the county COs when they did the realignment and they put all the state inmates in jail for 10 years. I'm like, they weren't ready for that. They weren't designed for that. I felt bad. And I know they got to deal with these guys when they come off the street, coming off with all my lias and high and fuck. No, I couldn't deal with that. Hector, right now, what would you tell your 8-year-old self? 8. The year would be, if I was born in 1984, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. 1992. LA riots. I would tell myself, slow down. Slow down. Because at 8, and I was trying to grow up too fast. I wanted to be a grown-up. My daughter does it now. She wants to be a big girl. I'll say, slow down, baby. Like, enjoy this time. That's what I would tell my 8-year-old self. Because once you lose your innocence, it sucks, man. It fucking sucks. Like, there's no getting it back. Once your eyes are open, they're open. That's what I would say, Luis. Damn, I'm whistling, man. It's a good fucking day. Cheers. Toast. Look at that little bit of whatever that is. There's another good question. What happens to the little people in jail? Do they get a pass or do they get treated the same? Well, they how do you put it? I guess you can say little man syndrome, but it varies, man. Oh, you get COs with little man syndrome too. Fucking little man syndrome in general is not a good thing. They're overcompensating. But nah, there's little guys that know what they're doing. How can I chat with you one-on-one, bro? The Patreon is up there at the top, man. All the way from St. Louis. What up? What up? I like that everybody taps in from everywhere, man. What do they look for when you do your psychological part of the process? I guess that you're not a fucking serial killer like Jeffrey Dahmer. Look, man, COs are regular people. They do drugs. They do alcohol. They steal shit. They fucking beat their wives. They fight. They rat on each other. You know, just because you're a law enforcement officer or a CO doesn't mean you're like immune to life. Immune to dirt. They cheat. Boy, do they cheat. I might do something on a cheating thing. I haven't decided yet. I don't like to throw people under the bus, right? Like not people that don't have it coming. That's not my style. None of that shit's my style. So I haven't done anything on that yet. Lieutenant, did you ever notice anyone on Blue Side sitting down to pee? Back then, that was not happening. Yeah, they sit down to pee in the AdSec yards. They sit facing straddling the toilet, and they sit down to pee. Respect from USP Victorville. Shout out to USP Victorville. The feds. I never worked the feds, man, but I can only imagine. Yeah, dude, I bet it's violent as fuck. I couldn't, it's just wild. Oh, here's a good one. Is prison like the movies where the COs are yelling and mistreating the inmates like an American History X? When I got to Donovan, they were fucking yelling at the inmate. I'm telling Donovan was just too much, man. But no, and here's why. Because you're not going to yell at an inmate like... There's so many variables. The inmates are not going to... They're going to take that as disrespect. And if their rules are, if they get disrespected, they have a green light to take off on you, on staff, then they're going to do it. You're going to get fucked up. So there's so many variables as to why that's not going to happen. It's better, if you really want to get your point across, it's better to pull them over and whisper in their fucking ear. Period. Right? So you ain't going to be yelling. Have they yelled? Yeah, I almost got my fucking ass kicked by the Sureños in Alpha Culinary, because my partner, who would eventually get fired, yelled at the fucking inmate in there. Oh, it was bad. Oh, it was bad. Remember when the inside bus crashed? All right, here we go. Here we go, MP. You guys want to hear a funny story? Well, it's not funny. So I was a lieutenant, right? And my friend was a sergeant. He was the visiting sergeant. And we were going up to some fucking course. I forgot what the course was. So we were in a state vehicle driving up north, probably to Sacramento or somewhere up there, another prison, San Luis Obispo. I can't remember. So my friend gets a phone call, right? And he's like, oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This dude was the visiting sergeant. Apparently, they called him and they said that the officer driving the golf cart. Imagine when you go to Universal Studios. When you go to Universal Studios, you have the golf cart in the front and it's pulling people like a little tram. It's pulling people, right? Well, we had one of those for inside of the prison to drive the visitors, the family visitors who are visiting the inmates to their visiting room. You got women, children, elders, old people in there, right? Oh, this officer, right, who had more than one offense in crashing state vehicles, right, crashed. He crashed the golf cart into a fucking chain link fence. Everybody went flying out. They said it was a scene of carnage, that wheels on fire were rolling down. There was babies upside down in the wire. Okay, everybody exaggerated that's what it looked like, right? That it was a catastrophe, a train wreck. But he did crash the cart. People did fly out or get hurt or whatever. That was all bad, right? He ended up crashing a vehicle into an ambulance on the street. They said you can no longer drive, bro. You're banned from fucking driving. But tell you what, man. He did earn the nickname Mario Kart. What up, Albert? Shout out to my hometown, Ivy. You guys think I'm drinking alcohol? I'm not. Sparkling cider. How's the mandated overtime at CDCR? Oh, horrible. Awful. I was getting held over 5 to 6 times a month at Donovan. Fucking horrible. Do COs get along with other peace officers and vice versa? In small towns like the Imperial Valley, the police officers hate COs. How do I know this? Because I was a CO. In big towns like San Diego, everybody's fucking cool, man. They ain't got nothing to prove. They ain't got no fucking chip on their shoulder. Luis, that's a true story. Did they call him Mario Kart or Crash? They called him something. It was fucking hilarious. What up, American Top Gunner? You've been riding since day one. What up, John? Oh, Australia. What up, man? We got Tartan Spartan from Scotland. We got people from all over the world watching, man. Shout out. We got Never Again from Canada. I be knowing. I'm not proud of my actions that got me behind the walls, but love my neighborhood. Much love from Ramona Gardens, Big Hazard. That's what's up, dude. And that's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Look at me, man. I did a lot of dumb fucking shit, and you know as well as I do. They would tell us in there, man. The only reason that we're COs is because we didn't get caught, right? The only reason why we are not in prison is because we didn't get caught. That's the truth. So many people walk that fucking fine line. Not even walk that fine line. Cross that fucking line. You know, God forbid I ever got drunk and crashed my car and seriously hurt or killed somebody. That could have easily fucking happened. I was on the path of that happening. And that scared me so damn much I don't be drinking no more. 3,000 boys. I know you got stories. I think you're talking about LA sheriffs, and I have no idea about that because I was never a sheriff and I was never in LA. Crash Bandicoot. Brian, what up? What up? It's the truth, right? $104 people on here. You can catch the LT one-on-one on Patreon around 4 a.m. every day. That's the truth without my shirt. I do be making videos without my shirt. Do the California corrections officers get along with highway patrol officers get along? Yeah, Albertson, you guys are asking. I'll tell you what. I used to commute from San Diego to Centinela every day for 8 years. I got pulled over for speeding by the CHP probably like 4 times. And each time they saw where I worked, they said, have a good day. And they let me go. That's the truth. It's kind of etiquette. It's law enforcement etiquette. And you're probably thinking, oh, that's fucked up. You guys shouldn't be doing that. But I wasn't complaining. I couldn't afford another ticket. I have a lot of fucking tickets at the time. Do you have to be smart to be a CO? Fuck no. No, absolutely not, man. I've worked with some. Woo! And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm not saying I was all that in a bag of chips, man. You guys are just asking some questions. But I've done dumb shit. I've done dumb shit. People will be like, oh, yeah, he's done some dumb shit. We're all going to make mistakes, man. What you think about leaving CDCR to PD? I can't do it, bro. I cannot do it. I couldn't do it. No. It's too much of a liability. Like, imagine if I get called to a scene, the dude probably has a gun, and then the dude's all reaching in his pockets. You think I couldn't do it. There's no way I'm going to allow myself to get killed. And what if I make a wrong split decision? I'm going to fucking prison. I don't think so. I'm not doing that. I'd rather not put myself in that position. Here's a good one. I had an inmate worker who had a ball bearing mixed in with his tattoo ink and it rusted. Super bad infection. You know what they used to call the mysterious spider bite. I was going to do a whole video on the mysterious spider bite, the mysterious sentinella spider. The inmates would get MRSA or a staph infection, right? And they would call it ACO, I got a spider bite. And you look, it was a staph infection, right? Pus coming out. They had to plug it with gauze. And they would get it from various things. Yeah, it's like being unsanitary like that, bad infections, the tattoo needles, shooting dope. But staph infections, not good. And it's contagious. Here's another good question. You guys are asking some good questions that you guys probably would never know about this. Where do COs stay at when they finish their shifts? I hear they stay at crash pads until their week is over. Yeah, like if they work in a different Blythe in the middle of fucking nowhere, Ironwood, Chuckawalla. Ain't nobody living fucking Blythe, right? Except A.W. Covell. Here we go. You get a crash pad, right? You're coming from Indio. You're coming from the Imperial Valley. You're coming from San Diego. You go out there. You fucking rent a room, you and some coworkers, and you stay out there and you do your swaps. Which kind of sucks because you're away from your family. Do you think if you became a parole officer, you may have stayed with CDCR? I think so, bro. But again, I think things happen for a reason. I interviewed 3 times for parole. They never picked me up. I think so. I think I would have became a parole officer. I would have stayed with CCR because I would have never saw the corruption where I did, when I did, at the rank that I did. I saw it. But I'm going to wind it down. I've been on here for an hour and 18 minutes. And you should start a patch collection. I should, actually. I want to thank you guys, man. Just tapping in. I'll mix it up, right? I'll mix it up. We hit the 20K. It just keeps going, right? It just fucking keeps going. It doesn't stop every day, which is a good thing, man. As long as we're pushing that positivity and we're doing it together. Take care. Congratulations. Yeah, let me know, man. I'm always open for suggestions and input, man. Hit me up on the Patreon. Shoot me an email. Hit me up on Instagram. And hey, tap in. With that, I'm getting hungry too, man. Have a good night. Thank you for everybody who blessed me. Thank you for everybody who tapped in. All those likes, I see them right there. Louise, John, Brian, Jonathan, 1967 Kid, DCT 915. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, Saturday, right? Set those goals. Everything's possible. Remember, if you can't help people, don't hurt them. With that, keep pushing forward.